This is now my third week in self-isolation, and as you can see, I've now embarked on some new work as promised. I finished the two still life paintings I was reworking, but the final touches have taken me a lot longer than expected. I've forgotten how long I tend to repaint and retouch the details, but the process of working on some old work has been therapeutic and helpful in dealing with the current situation. Last year I gave a talk about my painting and tried to explain how the current obsession with these small, intense still life paintings, usually from above, came about. I had an exhibition planned for December with Michael Carter, the photographer. In this exhibition I intended to show 21 still life paintings made during the last decade. There's a short video of that show on my Facebook page. At the end of the talk I confessed to feeling that I'd taken this way of painting, the still life painting, as far as I could, and was thinking that that exhibition would mark the end of that phase. I began a new sketchbook, making small collages from pre-painted paper. I've always been fascinated by the coming together of distinct forms: pebbles on a beach, stones in a wall, cherries in a bowl. Not just the forms but the gaps in between. I think this may arise from one of those early art lessons where I was instructed not to draw the objects but to draw the spaces in between. I called this series Gaps. Sketchbook are all based on 10cm squares and are composed of collages of pre-painted material cut and glued in place. As you can see, I kept making these and trying different arrangements of colours and shapes, all based upon this coming together of forms and the gaps that occurred in between them. And then came a trip to Spain. September last year we took a last-minute holiday and visited Andalusia, taking in some of the classic sites. I took a sketchbook and a camera and came back full of new forms, textures, but most of all I think it was the colours. Every shade of terracotta, washed out yellows and grey greens from the olive groves. I did lots of drawings or sketches while I was in Spain, just capturing those moments, capturing the views, and some of these I washed with watercolour. Some of them I just used the old wet brush on top of the slightly soluble felt tip pen. I spent a week or two trying to make figurative paintings from my sketches of the Alhambra, but struggled to produce anything satisfying. Looking through my photographs, I found a batch where I had nudged the settings on my camera to wide angle. They showed views through the narrow streets with extreme barrel distortion, and I was reminded of my gaps collages. I scaled up some of my collages and painted them with the colours and textures of my recent experiences. Two of the first paintings were shown at the Penwith Gallery, St Ives, with the Southwest Academy exhibition. These will be available soon on the Penwith web gallery. Another four were destined to be shown again at Penwith with the Group 21 exhibition this month. And here are the four paintings that were going to go to the Penwith exhibition with the 21 group. No cancelled, alas, but I think I quite like them on my studio wall at the moment. I've been inspired to go and scale them up even more, and so this is the next one, the next painting, one size bigger. Well, it's been nice talking to you. Keep well, keep safe, keep painting.